Do you ever find yourself wondering where all your money goes? It's time to take control and start living below your means. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Keep Hustling D. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is crucial for your financial health and well-being, living beyond your means. We all know that we should manage our finances wisely, but sometimes we get carried away and overspend on things that we don't really need or can't afford. This can lead to serious financial problems in the long run. So, it's essential to understand what it means to live beyond your means, how to recognize the signs, and what steps you can take to avoid it. So here I am with some tips and insights on how to live within your means, and how you can take control of your finances. So, without further ado, let's get started. Section 1. What does it mean to live beyond your means? Before we delve into the strategies for avoiding living beyond your means, let's take a closer look at what it means to live beyond your means. Simply put, living beyond your means is spending more than you earn. When you spend more than your income, you're borrowing money, and that can lead to a debt cycle that is difficult to break. Living beyond your means is not just about being in debt but also about your lifestyle. For example, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's a sign that you're living beyond your means. Living beyond your means can also mean that you're unable to save enough money for your future goals, such as buying a house or taking a vacation. Section 2. Signs that you're living beyond your means. Now that we know what it means to live beyond our means, let's talk about the signs that you might be doing it. You're living paycheck to paycheck. If you're struggling to pay your bills or you're relying on credit cards to make ends meet, it's a clear sign that you're living beyond your means. You have little or no savings. If you have no emergency fund or savings, it's another sign that you're living beyond your means. It's always a good idea to have at least 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund in case of any unforeseen circumstances. You're carrying a lot of debt. If you're carrying a lot of debt and struggling to make minimum payments, it's a sign that you're living beyond your means. Credit cards, car loans, and personal loans are all examples of debt that can quickly add up if not managed correctly. You're constantly stressed about money. If you're constantly worried about how you're going to pay your bills or buy groceries, it's a sign that you're living beyond your means. Financial stress can take a toll on your mental health and well-being. Section 3. The consequences of living beyond your means. Living beyond your means can have serious consequences, both in the short term and long term. Debt. Living beyond your means can lead to significant debt, which can take years to pay off. The longer you wait to pay off your debt, the more interest you'll accumulate, which can make your debt even more difficult to manage. This can make it difficult to achieve your financial goals, such as buying a house, starting a business, or retiring comfortably. Stress and anxiety. Living beyond your means can cause a lot of stress and anxiety. Constantly worrying about how you're going to pay your bills can take a toll on your mental health and well-being. Difficulty securing loans. If you have a lot of debt, lenders may be hesitant to give you more credit. This can make it difficult to secure loans for big-ticket items like a car or a home. Section 4. Common causes of living beyond your means. Keeping up with others. It's easy to fall into the trap of keeping up with your friends, family, or neighbors. But if you're trying to maintain a lifestyle that's beyond your means, it can lead to financial trouble. Lack of financial literacy. If you don't know how to manage your money, you may be more likely to overspend and live beyond your means. Educating yourself about personal finance can help you make better financial decisions. Impulse buying. If you tend to make impulsive purchases without considering the long-term consequences, you may be more likely to live beyond your means. It's important to think carefully about your purchases and make sure you can afford them. Section 5. How to live within your means. Create a budget. Creating a budget is the first step in living within your means. It will help you keep track of your income and expenses and make sure you're not overspending. Cut unnecessary expenses. Take a look at your expenses and see if there are any you can cut back on. Section 6. Tips for reducing expenses. Cook at home. Eating out can be expensive, so try cooking at home more often. You can save money by buying groceries in bulk, and you also have more control over what you're eating. Use public transportation. If you live in an area with good public transportation, consider using it instead of driving. You'll save money on gas, maintenance, and parking fees. Shop for deals. Take the time to look for deals and discounts on the things you need to buy. This can include using coupons, shopping during sales, and buying in bulk. Cut back on subscriptions. Take a look at all of the subscriptions you're currently paying for and see if there are any you can cancel. This can include things like streaming services, gym memberships, and magazine subscriptions. DIY. Consider doing things yourself instead of paying someone else to do it. This can include things like cleaning, home repairs, and gardening. Section 7. How to increase your income. Ask for a raise. If you've been at your job for a while and feel like you deserve a raise, don't be afraid to ask for one. Start a side hustle. Consider starting a side hustle to bring in some extra income. This could include freelancing, selling items online, or starting a small business. Rent out a room. If you have a spare room in your home, consider renting it out on Airbnb. This can be a great way to bring in some extra cash. Participate in surveys. There are a number of survey sites that pay you for your opinions. While this won't make you rich, it can be an easy way to earn a little extra cash. Look for a higher paying job. If you feel like you're stuck in a dead-end job, start looking for a higher paying one. Consider getting additional education or training to make yourself more marketable. Section 8. How to pay off debt. Make a plan. Create a plan for paying off your debt and stick to it. This may include making extra payments, consolidating your debt, or negotiating with your creditors. Prioritize your debt. Make a list of all of your debts and prioritize them based on interest rates and payment amounts. Start by paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Consider debt consolidation. If you have multiple debts, consider consolidating them into one loan with a lower interest rate. This can make it easier to manage your debt and make payments. Negotiate with your creditors. If you're struggling to make your payments, consider negotiating with your creditors to see if you can get a lower interest rate or payment plan. Get help. If you're really struggling to pay off your debt, consider getting help from a credit counselor or debt consolidation company. Section 9. The benefits of living within your means. Less stress. Living within your means can help reduce financial stress and anxiety. More savings. By living within your means, you'll be able to save more money for your future goals. Better credit score. By paying your bills on time and managing your debt, you'll be able to improve your credit score. More financial freedom. By living within your means, you'll have more financial freedom to do the things you really want to do. Better relationships. Money problems can put a strain on relationships. By living within your means, you can avoid financial arguments and stress in your relationships. In the end, living within your means is a choice that can have a positive impact on your life. By taking control of your finances and making smart decisions, you can achieve financial freedom and live a life that is both fulfilling and sustainable. So, start today and take the first step towards living within your means. Thank you for watching this video on living beyond your means. We hope you found the information useful and insightful. Remember, taking control of your finances and living within your means can lead to a more fulfilling and stress-free life. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more informative content. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from our viewers. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family who may benefit from this information. And as always, stay tuned for more valuable content coming soon. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.